right, welcome everyone. We're gathered here today to see what you have learned in the course and how your direct experience with focus groups has contributed to your understanding of them. Our client Andrew here is interested in using this information to obtain basic understanding of focus groups as a research method, as well as whether it presents itself as a useful tool to contribute to his business. Alright, let's get right into it and start by getting to know each other. We'll go around and introduce ourselves, so everyone will state their name and their spirit dessert.
My name is Courtney and my spirit dessert is apple pie.
My name is Tyler and my spirit dessert is mint chocolate chip.
My name is Brooke and my spirit dessert is a brownie sundae.
My name is Davey and my spirit dessert is raspberry cheesecake.
My name's Kyle and my spirit dessert would be deep fried Mars bar.
My name is Coco and my spirit dessert is tiramisu.
I'm Stephanie and my spirit dessert is a chocolate chip cookie.
Alright, now let's start by diving into our main topic today, and we're going to do a little word association exercise on words that work from Frank Luntz. Alright, it seems that everyone's ready. Could someone volunteer and share a little bit about their word associations? Go ahead, Stephanie.
Thank you. So when I heard words that work, I thought about marketing. And then I thought about political campaigns and how it's what people hear, not exactly what you say. And that led me to creativity. That's what I have.
Thank you, Stephanie. Those were some great points. Does anyone else want to share?
Yeah, I will.
Courtney, please.
So similarly, I went to politics and marketing, stuff like that, but then I also branched off into possibilities of communication like body language and openness in general, which took me to gender roles and communication.
Super conservative and it was really hard to take him seriously because like the language that he used like against liberals and stuff like that was really strongly put. So yeah.
Right. Now that we're fully set our minds into the topic, let's discuss about our experiences in the focus groups in terms of the roles you took in them. And let's begin with the moderators. Can all the moderators raise their hands, please? Alright, thank you. Could you guys share a little bit with the rest of the group about your experiences?
Yeah. So when I was a moderator, I noticed that people were, a little bit shy to talk, and there were a lot of silences. So I had to do a lot of probing and get participants comfortable in the focus group setting. So I did things like ask the thought processes behind certain ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah, on the other hand, however, there was someone who was oversharing, which on one hand was great because we got a lot of data on our first focus group, and who was very excited about the project, and that's the other side of the...
Thank you. Very much. Alright, let's move on to our participants now. Could all the participants raise their hands, please? Alright, thank you. Could you guys tell about your experiences as participants, some main points?
So I was in the keychain group, and it was interesting to see because they had a product and they already had a design already, and it was different than other ones. So I think it was interesting to see how they were going about giving their product to people and stuff like that. And they used things like word association and drawing pictures to get people to think about the product. And I thought I think comfortability was a big thing, and it got people to share more and everything. So I think that was a big thing in the focus groups.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, I participated in the alcohol focus group, and my moderator, he was really good, so I felt really comfortable sharing. Although one thing that I thought they should maybe rework is their questioning route, because sometimes I wasn't quite sure what the purpose of the study was. It was a little bit unclear. At first, I thought we were going to be talking about buying alcohol in general, and then it kind of segued into just buying alcohol in liquor stores, so I kind of had to modify my responses that I had been previously like thinking about beforehand.
I mean, I was part of the same group there, and I felt their theme, I thought it was like unclear at first. I mean, like at first I thought it was a cool topic because, you know, I mean, we're all college kids, you know, I mean, we're all here out having fun and stuff, but I felt like the theme of like what they're like trying to attack was unclear, and like their purpose was not there, and I felt like their questions could have been a little bit more specific as well. So yeah.
Thank you. All right, finally, let's hear it from our note takers. So, could you guys share about your experiences a little bit?
Yeah, I was a note taker for the first focus group, and I ended up just taking notes on my laptop. And I found it somewhat difficult to actually keep up with all the responses. So I think possibly like an audio recording or a sociogram might have been more helpful in that scenario.
Yeah, I was a note taker for the second focus group, and what was really helpful for me was having the audio recording. So I was able to take more notes and different notes, like not just on what was being said, but also like the faces that people were making and the body language that people had, which showed like their interestedness and their disinterestedness in the questions, and it also showed like their social desirability playing out in the focus group.
And in my experience, I learned that it's important to have a strategy going in as note takers, because clearly it's difficult to get everyone's responses and all data recorded. So I think dividing it up between note takers and arriving with a strategy is important.
Thank you for those insights. All right, for the final roll for today, we're gonna hear it from our clients, Andrew and Olivia. Do you have any points to share about your experiences as clients in a focus group?
Yeah, I'm looking to open up a restaurant, and there was a focus group designed for me. And it was pretty interesting to hear the feedback and the questions asked, because originally going into it, I figured, you know, when people are choosing restaurants, they mainly focus on what kind of food, and obviously how clean it is, but I didn't realize how big of a role windows played, the scent, controlling the atmosphere. I mean, people even said what the people look like in your restaurant, so it's pretty interesting to see all the different thoughts that came from all the participants.
Yeah, we definitely got some insights that we weren't expecting. So definitely the windows and locations were something that a lot of participants were looking for when choosing a restaurant. And I think it was important for our focus groups that the moderators had a good understanding of the purpose of the research so that we could extract the, I guess, relevant data from the participants. So it was good.
Thank you very much. Okay, folks, we're about to wrap up here. So does anyone have any additional comments or thoughts about our topic today?
I do.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, I think, it's funny you asked that, because I think a very important closing statement would be to talk about how important it is for the closing remarks. If the moderator does a good job and makes a comfortable atmosphere and everyone's willing to respond and participate, then I think at the end you'll get some pretty good suggestions of kind of the track people's minds were on and other ideas they might have, and if they're comfortable, they'll feel free to share, and I think you'll get pretty good results from that. Kind of gives them a room to give their final thoughts or ideas or questions about how the study was designed or how it works.
Alright, finally, do you guys think there's anything else that should have been covered for this session? Alright, thank you very much for your input today, and that's it. Have a nice day. Okay, folks, we're about to wrap up here. Does any... Okay, folks, we're about to... What the fuck? What is wrong?
I'm sorry, my fault.
I brought some other kind of stuff about the topic up to the table.
Come on! Stuff to the
Does everyone want to put some stuff on my table?